Hi, everybody. Ladies, gentlemen, those in between and or outside of. Hi, it's me. I'm back. I'm actually doing it in a timely manner this time. What? That's ridiculous. I know, dear viewer, and believe you me, it's only gonna get worse from here now and onward. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Today, we're playing Doom. We're playing Doom, the original Doom. I'm sorry, my chair's squeaky. And I have a full 41 minutes. 41 minutes and 58 seconds, though probably some of that is intro and outro cards, but I do not care. You have to understand, I do not care. Anyway, yeah. So this is going to take a while to record. So let's just get right into it. So this is chill Doom, and by that means like we just relax while Doom plays in the background. I hope that doesn't disappoint you, but you know, if it does, womp womp. I can't control that. I just don't know what to talk about. It's the problem. So it's a Monday morning. It is 7:53 in the morning, and I have to go and do school today. Now, the thing about the Monday schedule is that on Mondays, we tend to do all 8 periods, like throughout the entire day. Typically, so we have a block schedule, and what that essentially means for those in the that don't know, for those in the camp of not knowing what a block schedule is, essentially it is like every day you go to a different set of classes. So on a Tuesday, you go from 1 till 4. And then on a Thursday, you go... Wait, no, on a Wednesday... My bad. I'm getting my days mixed up. On a Wednesday, you do 5 through 8. So on Mondays, because you only have 5 days in a week, right? So it's not... 5 is not an even number. And in the effort of trying to get you to all of your classes, that way you can learn as much as possible and it's equal, they do Monday as a full 8 periods day. And then the rest of the week is blocked. So it'll be Tuesday is 1 through 4, Wednesday is 5 through 8, Thursday is 1 through 4, Friday is 5 through 8. So today I have to do all 8 classes. Well, I don't have 8 classes, I have 7. But because I have a free period for my first period, and that's partially why I get to record, because I don't have to be there until like 9 something, and it's currently 7:55 a.m. Soon I'm gonna have to go, probably, and it'll be in the middle of me recording. I'll probably, if this take is incomplete, I might just like full send and do a full take next time, because I don't want there to be like an awkward pause. You know, that'd be weird. So that's what I have to do this morning. My first, well, technically first period. It's my second period of the day, but the first class I go to because I have a free period. You get the idea. You are not stupid. My second period is my gym class. I don't like gym class. I'm sorry. I'm one of those freakish thespian types that I can move around on my stage, but when it comes to moving around in a weight room or outside, I die. I'm sorry. I don't run. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm a slow ass. Ooh, I'm sorry, I swore. Oh yeah, by the way, I said in the title card, I am gonna swear. Womp womp. I think we've probably passed the first level by now. Maybe not. I'm sure I'll correct myself later, because I'm a meanie pants. So, when it came down to recording this video, it was kind of a weird process. Because, okay, as I've explained prior, the Xbox does this weird thing. The Xbox One, and I'm pretty sure the Xbox Series X, because they are essentially the same console, but one just runs faster. I've looked at the UI on that thing. It is the same goddamn console. Sorry, I keep swearing. I'm a nasty boy today. It's Doom. Who cares? So, wow, my voice just like died right there. Essentially, because the Xbox One capture card that is built into the console doesn't go over 10 minutes, I had to improvise. Like, I don't want to in the middle of a Doom level, because like typically these levels, they last about 3 to 5 minutes, and like that's if you're taking your time, you know. So that amount of time where I could be just playing the full level and getting the right footage, I'm screwing around with it trying to make it work again, because in the middle of a level it stopped, right? So I instead opted, I just hit my headphones, I instead opted to entirely ditch the idea of just like one consistent recording clip until it stops and then starting again, because I don't trust myself. I'm gonna mess it up somehow. I instead manually, after every single level, stopped the paused the game, stopped the recording, restarted the recording, and then kept going. That was a pain in the ass. But it's better than losing like 90% of my video because, you know, I effed it up. So I actually found the secret level this time. It's in the middle of this video compilation somewhere. I'm not watching it as I record. I'm watching the time meter on Audacity to make sure I get all 41 minutes done. You know, if the video clip stops, y'all are just gonna have to accept it. I'm not gonna do another intro. I'm probably just gonna pick up somewhere. I'm gonna just start talking. Just out of nowhere, I'm gonna start talking, and it's gonna be like I didn't even go away. So, you know. What else do we have? What else? Oh yeah, so this week we have auditions for Arsenic and Old Lace. Now, if you don't know what Arsenic and Old Lace is, let me tell you. It's this fantastic show where it takes place in like 1941, like something like that. And there's these two old ladies, they're aunts, they're sisters, and they live in Brooklyn, New York. And they have a house there. Whenever people come by and they're like extraordinarily depressed, lost their wife in the divorce, they lost the dog because the dog was like, I don't want to hang out with you no more, boo. Whoever comes in there that's like that, the old ladies will put into their wine arsenic and Old Lace, duh. They'll put poison in their wine, and then when they drink the wine, they die. Like that, they die. I forgot to turn on my work light. What's that about? I gotta point that right at me. So, that's essentially the main characters of Arsenic and Old Lace. And like, the show gets really weird after that. The thing about Arsenic and Old Lace is that there's only like 2 characters in the entire show that are not batshit. They're not crazy. And I think it's like Mortimer and his fiance. Those are the only 2 characters that are not crazy. The rest of the show is just filled to the brim with just nutter butter characters, man. So, who else do we have? We have Teddy. Now, Teddy believes he's Teddy Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt, the one of the presidents of the United States. I can't remember the number. I do not care. He was, well, what am I trying to say? This character, Teddy, who I am immediately attached to. Like, this is the problem with me. Just a little, like, aside. As an actor and as a person, I get really attached to characters. Just, like, for no reason in particular. I don't understand why. It's just something that happens. And because of that, this character, I got really attached to him. And I think he's the craziest character on the cast. Unironically, like the most absolutely crazy character. Just extraordinarily mentally ill. I love him, and I want to play him so bad. And here's the thing. As an actor, I feel like it is my duty to not get attached to a character before I'm cast. Because if I don't get cast as that character, I'm super sad. You see what I mean? Because I love these characters. And when I get attached to them, I kind of like just immediately want to play them. And then I get cast for some other role that is like completely different. Like 100% mirror image of this character that is not at all not at all that character. I remember I was doing Treasure Island, and in Treasure Island, at the time when the auditions were happening, that meme, the Dr. Is it Dr. Felicier? I can't remember. It's that crazy doctor, and it's the Russian version of Treasure Island, and it's him, the walk. That I wanted to play was it Long Johnson? No, it wasn't Long Johnson. Was it? I can't remember. It was that weird doctor, and I wanted to play him so bad. And then I got Black Dog. I was so upset because I really wanted to play this character. I had his characterization down. I was gonna do the walk. Your Honor, on the stage, I was gonna do that crunk-ass walk, and I was gonna speak in a Russian accent. I was not playing around. I had this character fully ready to be played, and then someone else got it. Ugh! So, yeah, I get attached to characters really easy, and it's part of the reason why I didn't want to read the script for Arsenic and Old Lace, but I'm in my acting class on Friday. I'm in Theater 3, and the teacher guy, like, entirely doesn't notice that we have these sheets. I mean, I guess he did notice. I'm just kind of talking my shit right now. I'm sorry, chat. Excuse me. We have these sheets, and these are our audition sheets. I can read all 3 of these parts right now, like, from the script verbatim. I think I should, because I need to fill time. But I could have read from this, and I could have done like I could have prepared for my audition, but I didn't, because we read the script. And the first character that it wasn't me volunteering to play a character. He said, "You are spontaneous enough, please come play this character." And I did, and I had a blast playing him. I love Teddy. Like, the fact that somebody was like, "Hey, you're loud. You're spontaneous. You want to play this character?" Absolutely. Like, I don't know. And then I was talking with one of my actor buddies who, like, does a lot of cool stuff for the theater. And they were like, "I would be surprised if you don't get cast as that part, because you did a really good job." Like, y'all, it's me. I'm right here. Pick me. Pick me. I'm amazing at my job. I can say that. Well, I hope I'm serviceable. Like, I real talk, I do pretend to have an ego. Like, that is not a joke. I do pretend to have an ego, and it's a fun bit to do, because I get to do the "I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I am better." I get to do that because it's fun, but I do not have an ego. Like, let's just get ahead of that. Let's get ahead of the ego allegations. I do not have one. I hate myself. We out here hating this son of a bee. I hate this mother effer. I can't believe I just said mother effer. I'm gonna kill myself. But that that is essentially, like, that's my thing about acting. I try not to read the script, because I get attached to a character, and then I really want to play the character, and now I'm extremely attached to Teddy, but I'm hoping in my audition I play it just right and the director casts me. And speaking of auditioning, I'm going to audition right here live. Here's the thing, y'all. I'm a voice actor, like, I'm an amateur voice actor. That's why I have a really nice microphone, and that's why you can hear, like, probably the snot in my nose and the fact that I'm all stuffy right now. But I would love to practice this script with y'all and learn it and do it perfectly, maybe without looking at it. They said they didn't care if you looked at it or not for your audition. You're just there to audition. You're not there, like, trying to do it perfectly. I don't even think they said, like, you know, extra points if you memorize it, blah, 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 you know. So I'm gonna read all 3 of these parts for y'all, because these parts are amazing. I love them so much, and I'm gonna like name them off. So for audition piece 1, we have Picasso at the Lapin Azul by Steve Martin. I love Steve Martin. I love Omit B, Only Murders in the Building. Please go watch Only Murders in the Building. It is such a good show. It's in its 4th season right now. I am in love with the mystery. It is so good. And the character that you play for this audition has the name of Schwendemann. Now, if you don't know about this show, which you probably don't, let's just be honest, you're not as cool as me. I'm sorry. That was the fake ego. I need to get that in check. Otherwise, people are going to think I'm actually full of myself when I hate myself. So, the thing about Picasso at the Le Pénagil is that it's a show about, like, 1900s, I want to say Paris? Yeah, Paris. I think. It's something in Europe. Somebody just came home. It's something in Europe. And essentially, what happens in this show is, it's like Picasso... I'm recording! I'm sorry. I know. My dad. Anyway, for this show, you have Picasso, because that's one of the names of the characters in the title of the show. Duh. I want to say like Leonardo da Vinci, maybe. And then there's a third genius that nobody knows who it is. Like throughout the entire show, the point is trying to find the 3 geniuses of our time. Picasso, Da Vinci, and I want to say, yeah, I know who the third one is because it's an amazing plot point. Now, the character that you play in this audition, Schwendemann, the thing about Schwendemann is he believes he's the 3rd genius. Now, before I do this script, I'm probably going to shut my door, and I'm going to play this out for you. Like, I am not joking here. I am going to do this audition for y'all live, but, like, that's just without the point. So, the 3rd genius, as it turns out to be, is actually Elvis Presley. Let me just accentuate this point because this is amazing. This show does take place in 1900. So Elvis time travels to 1900 because he's the 3rd greatest genius of our time. That is all you need to know about this show. This show is amazing, and I want to read the script so bad because this show is just beautiful. So I'm gonna set my microphone down. I'm gonna shut my door. You're gonna hear it, and then I'm going to read this audition script for you. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, chat. Hold on. Why did I say chat? I'm not lying. Stupid idiot. I'm gonna shut my door and turn on my light bulb. No, you're okay. You're okay. Alright, chat. It's time. It's time, chat. It's time. I have till like 8:30 and then I have to get ready. It's time, chat. Okay. So, audition piece 1 is Picasso at the Le Pénagil by Steve Martin, as I've already told you. The character is Schwendemann. Sound it out and be confident. It says that in the script. I'm reading this verbatim. Character is Schwendemann. Sound it out and be confident. because he has a weird name. It's spelled really bad. I'm sure I've put it on the screen for y'all to look at. Direction. The character bursts into a bar in 1900 and claims that he's going to change the century. Play this monologue like you are 100% confident, but you've also lost a few marbles. So, sorry. I just got a notification and I want to check it. I am so sorry. I'm all stuffy right now and I feel awful. I don't know why. Probably because it's the last couple days of my freaking thing. you hear that go off in the background. So, of my head cold. That's what I'm on right now. So I'm gonna just read this for you. I'm gonna try and sound like I'm not sick, but I know that in my heart I sound all stuffy and gross. So let's just do this. Why am I putting? I'm putting my microphone up because I don't want to hold it while I'm playing this character because I don't want to mess it up. By the way, genuine acting tip: if you want to sound clearer when you're like doing an actual piece of acting, not when you're just like recording a stupid video, stand up and read your script. But I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy and I'm sitting down. My heart told me to invent a very brittle and inflexible building material, which, by the way, is called shmendamite. And I did. That's why I know my place in history is secure. I followed my heart. Next bar! Shmenda, men, wait! I just had another idea. A tall, pointy cap for dunces! That is Shpendaman. I love Shpendaman. He is my idol, and he is the character that they want you to audition for if you want to play Ted. Now, supposedly a lot of people want to play this audition part, but they're not going to do it like me, because I'm better. I am better. Once again, false ego. Don't let me fool you. The next piece, I love how I'm just filling time by reading this audition stuff. So the next piece is adapted from Identity Crisis. It is like there's an apostrophe and then it's identity. Instead of identity, it's identity. Identity Crisis by Christopher Durang. The character is Jane, and the direction states, play this character like you are a grandma, maybe old but still spry. Play with contrast and delivery, showing sweetness, even though with the sting of death. Maybe also lost a marble or two, but not as many as piece 1. Now, I don't think I did Shmendaman perfectly. This is me practicing for when I do my audition. Do. But I just wanted to read this piece to you as well, because this is an amazing piece. This is for one of the, it's one of the old ladies. So this is going to be a treat for y'all if y'all are interested in listening to me acting, because now I have to play an old woman. So, character is Jane. Well, I've already said that, and I gotta mentally prepare for this.
You remember how in the second act Tinkerbell drinks some poison that Peter's about to drink in order to save him? And then Peter turns to the audience and says that Tinkerbell's going to die because not enough people believe in fairies. But that if everybody in the audience claps real hard to show that they do believe in fairies, then maybe Tinkerbell won't die. Well, we clapped very hard and very long. My palms hurt and even started to bleed, I clapped so hard. Then suddenly the actress playing Peter Pan turned to the audience and she said, "That wasn't enough. You didn't clap hard enough. Tinkerbell's dead." Well, that certainly turned me against the theater.
I love this piece. That piece is amazing. I just don't know if, I feel like I should not audition for that because, I don't know. I'm crazy, that's why. Now, the final piece that they gave us to read, we are 24 minutes in. I need to stretch this out. So, the final, I'm making myself laugh because I'm a friggin' duker. I'm a dumbass. So, the final piece is adapted from Biloxi Blues, I think, by Neil Simon. And the character is Toomey. And they set aside to Toomey, Tomb rhymes with doom. I mean, I couldn't have done this better if I tried. I'm playing Doom and I'm playing a character that's rhymed with Doom. So the directions are to play the character is a drill sergeant addressing new recruits and enjoys being scary. Marbles lost more than Jane, but less than Schmendeman. Now I remember when we were doing our audition workshop, I played him entirely, just lost all of his marbles. So I'm gonna try and play Toomey for you. He's a very loud character, but he's one that I want to play anyway, because I love auditioning and I love reading these scripts. So that's what I'm going to do. My name is Toomey, Sergeant Toomey, and I am in charge during your 10 weeks of basic training. The colorful ribbons on my chest will testify to the fact that my government is grateful for my contribution to this war, having donated a small portion of my brain to this conflict. The other portion is being protected by a heavy steel plate in my head. This injury has caused me to be a smart, compassionate, understanding, and sympathetic teacher, or the cruelest, craziest, most sadistic scoundrel you ever saw. And that's something you won't know until 10 weeks from now. Do I make myself clear? I don't think... Now listen, that's not the character that I have my heart set on, because this is John, and that's Jonathan as a character. He's one of the nephews of the aunts. I love how, oh my god, wow, I just like realized. So essentially, I was talking about the show earlier, and then I auditioned for all these different parts. Jonathan is one of the nephews of the old ladies, and the thing about Jonathan is he is extraordinarily eccentric, I would say. He has a German friend, which in the 40s is really bad, and his name is Einstein, but not Dr. Albert Einstein, Dr. Hermann Einstein. And Hermann Einstein is a plastic surgeon. Now, like, Jonathan, by the hand of Dr. Herbert Einstein, completely gets his face changed. Like, not even a joke. He looks like an entirely different person. And, like, Teddy and him get into an argument about it. It's the funniest thing. So, that's Jonathan. He's one of the craziest characters, because he's just nuts. Probably not as nuts as Teddy or the sisters, but, you know. Then you have, who else do we have? We have the police. The thing about the police in the show is that they come into the aunt's house all the time, because it's like, I think it's a townhouse, so they're like, they come by and they drop in and they say hi or whatever, and then they go investigate something that's happening in the other townhouse, and they do not suspect a thing. They don't know that these old ladies are killing people. They have none the wiser, just right over their heads. So then you have Mortimer. I'm sorry, I'm still stuffy. Oh, that was. I hope you enjoyed that. So Mortimer as a character is a total dunce. He's probably the most normal character on the entire cast, and he is getting engaged to his girlfriend, and he comes by Brooklyn because he wants to invite the aunts, I think, or he wants to stay at the house. I haven't read the script fully. I'm going to be very honest with you. I haven't read the script fully, but I do know generally kind of what happens. Oh my god, I only have 10 minutes to record. Whoops. So, this character, he's so antagonistic, but he's not the antagonist of the show. So, I think the actual antagonist of the show is like, he's another murderer. And the entire time, the old ladies and this guy who's like, I think he should have been the Toomey character, because I think that would be a smart idea. But he tries to, like, he's killing people, and he's trying to take over the neighborhood, I think. And the old ladies are killing people, but neither of them know it. Like, the old ladies don't know that the crazy guy that's moving in is killing people, and the old guy doesn't know that the old ladies are killing people. Just, this show is miraculous, because it is a total whackfest. There is no stopping this show. There is not a single moment in which this show does not, like, just go. There is no brakes. There is only the gas pedal, and there is a concrete block on your foot. I doubt you're going to move the concrete block that far. It is stuck on the gas pedal and you are just going. That's how this show is. It is so fun. I am in love with it, and I really want to act in it. So I hope that I can do Schmendeman really well. Some of the other actors do Jane and Toomey really well. Like this guy, his name is Krill. Love this motherfucker. Like, I love him. He is amazing. He did Toomey so well. Like, he marched. He, like, was intimidating. He was terrifying. Like, if he was my drill sergeant and I was in the army for whatever reason, and I met that guy, I'd probably duke myself. Like, right, I just pee. Just whiz all over myself. Nope, not about it. I'm actually surprised that I've recorded the first 30 minutes of this video. But just talking about a show, too. But yeah, my audition is on Tuesday. Callbacks are on Wednesday. And then this week is also homecoming week. So, like, right after I'm done recording, whether I'm, like, finished with the video or not, I have to go and do spirit stuff, because I love dressing up. Like, I'm a theater kid. I love how I just go from one night to the next. I'm a theater kid, which is probably apparent, but by now I think y'all figured that out. So today is Grill Dad Day. I have to dress like a grill dad or a soccer mom. Now, I do have soccer mom-esque clothes. I just don't know if I want to wear them, because I'm crazy like that. And I have like a bunch of my old high school, like, I'm vegging out, I'm sorry. I have, like, my old high school's, like, sweaters and sports team stuff, because my mom gave it to me. But, like, chat, should I go as, like, millennial grill dad who wears, like, flannel and stuff and used to be a skater guy? Or should I be a soccer mom? I know that this video is not going to get out and people are going to comment on it before I go to school, but, like, I just wanted to pose the question. Maybe the next time I do this, I'll look in the comments of this exact video and see. I don't know the rest of the week's prompts, but this is homecoming week. So maybe when this video goes up, it's not going to be homecoming week. I doubt it. I imagine it will take me, like, 4 years just to finish this video and, like, all of its recording and stuff, because I have, like, the slowest work ethic of, like, a turtle. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do soccer mom. I may as well. Like, I'll go in my best old high school shirt. I'll wear, like, a nice pair of sweats. I'll have my hair in a ponytail, like a super tight ponytail, and I'll come in wearing, like, sneakers and whatever, and then I'll go to my gym class and I'll immediately take off my shirt and reveal that there's an undershirt. You freaks thinking I'm just gonna take off my shirt? Who are you? What have you done with my son? So Saturday is the homecoming dance. I'm going to that. Like, I'm sorry, like, last year, when I was going through my punk phase in it, I was like, school dances are stupid. They're for losers. It's a feudal, teenage rite of passage that's stupid. Like, let me just tell you right now, you're not cooler than a school dance. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Like, if anybody believes that it's a futile thing, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Prom and high school dances in particular, it's 8:26, we're good. High school dances are magical. I have such a good time at high school dances. I think the problem was, when I was going to my old school district, I'm actually, like, talking about serious stuff, this is weird. When I used to go to my old school, my old high school, and my old middle school, now that I think about it, maybe even my elementary school, I would go to dances all the time, because I'm a shut-in, I'm a hermit. Like, I have nothing better to do. It's a Saturday night. What the hell are you gonna do, right? Steve's going to London, AJR. What the hell are you gonna do? So I go in, and I used to be very sad. Like, I was a very lonely person in high school. I still am. I don't make, like, a lot of friends. And, you know, I don't find a lot of romantic relationships, especially there. So, like, I can't speak on that now, because that's too hot of a topic. And when it comes to my professional life, this is like my semi-professional life. I don't want y'all to know. I'm telling you like a fun childhood story. I'm not going to tell you whether or not I'm romantically involved. If you know, you know. Pump. I was trying to say pimp or punk, and I instead went for pump. But at my old school district, I remember I was a very lonely, sad individual, and I would go to these school dances, and I would just, like, be emotionally, mentally, physically exhausted by the end of it. I was a sad mess. I was the bride at the wedding that didn't catch the flowers. That is just the truth. But I think now that I've kind of grown past that, like last year I went to prom. I didn't think I was going to go to prom. I didn't know if I was going to do that, but I did. I had a blast. Like, you do not understand. Prom was so fun, and I was not exhausted after it. I actually felt really good. So, it all just goes to prove, go to school dances. Like, unless you've gotten, like, beat up at one, go to school dances. They are super fun, and you actually have a really good time. Now, I'm just checking my recording. I'm checking my video to see when the voice acting segment comes in, because I'm actually doing more voice acting than I've already done. When does that happen? It's 41 minutes in, so we're good. I still have, well, I have 2 minutes to, I have 1 minute to record it. It's currently 8:29 a.m., but I'm at 37 minutes on my thing here. So all that to say, go to school dances. You're not cooler than them, and I know that they might be emotional, but something good will happen. As long as you believe that something good will happen, or you go in with little to no expectations, you're good. Like, don't expect that it's gonna be, you know, like a wedding level, like you're gonna feel, like, beautiful by the end of it. You're not. It's a school dance. You're either gonna feel sweaty, exhausted, or you're gonna feel really good about yourself. There's no in between. Sweaty, depressed, or feeling kind of good. That's kind of your 3 options when it comes to a school dance. But they're very fun, and I love them, and I'm going to homecoming this year, and I'm going to go to prom this year, and I'm probably going to do whatever other dances show up, because what else am I supposed to do? Stay in and record videos? And just like that, I'm out of time. I love y'all very much. Make sure to remember that you are loved and cared for, because I love and care for you. Y'all are seriously just the best. Like, I could not do what I do without you guys. And that's the thing that matters most to me. It is that I have people that watch this stuff, and I'm not talking to the ether like I typically do. But yeah, no, y'all are amazing. Remember to like and subscribe and share the video and comment, because I do this fun thing where I put your comment at the end of the videos, the next video. Like, I put it in the little end card screen, and then you see yourself and you go, what? They noticed me. They noticed me. What? And, like, that's super cool, because I put you there. Unless your comment's like me. And then I'm not gonna put it there, because it's just a mean comment. Unless it's like a funny mean comment, like you misspell your. Then I'm gonna put you on blast, because I find that funny. I'm sorry that this video was kind of like weirdly long and short at the same time. But it's almost ready at this point. I'm trying to get it to 2 minutes because that's essentially all the time that I had on the editor. I didn't really care to count the seconds, so, it said from 38 to 40, and that's 2 minutes because I think I can do math. But yeah, I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Know that I love and care about you, and I hope that that message reaches somebody today. Bye-bye. Peace out.
Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Deimos space. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno.